Hey there, we're going to take a look at the song A Horse with No Name, recorded by America sometime in the early 70s. This song is a good one for an early beginner on the guitar because it really just has two chords and there's very little finger movement in between those two chords. Now, the second chord has a terrifying name. It sounds like it's going to be really tough, but trust me, it isn't. Okay, so the first chord that we're going to play, and this is a pretty common one in a lot of songs, is called E minor. So basically two fingers. One finger on your fifth string on the second fret. One finger on the fourth string, second fret. Great sounding chord, sounds terrific on an acoustic guitar. Now, the next chord has this crazy name of D6 add 9 / F sharp. What? It sounds like you're going to have 18 fingers on the guitar and a toe or something like that. No, it's not difficult at all. As a matter of fact, it's very, very easy to play. Now, remember that E minor had a finger on the fifth string, second fret, and a finger on the fourth string, second fret. Right? That's that E minor. When we play all the way through all the strings, sounds like that. Great sounding chord. Okay, that crazy sounding D6 add 9 / F sharp chord, basically all you have to do is to move the finger that was on the fifth string, move it to the sixth string, same fret. And then you're going to do a similar thing with the finger that is on the fourth string, except you're going to move it to the third string. So your fingers are kind of doing a split like this, or like this if I'm going to do them up and down properly there. So there's our E minor. Here's our D6 add 9 / F sharp. Really cool sounding chord, very jazzy sounding. So the two chords. See how little movement there is on that left hand? Very, very easy. Okay, let's take a look at the right hand now, because the right hand will be probably where it's a little more difficult for the early guitar student. This song is in 4/4 time, which means that there are 4 beats per measure, and each of those beats is represented as a quarter note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's basically how 4/4 is counted. Now, when we're strumming the guitar, generally speaking, not always, but generally speaking, downstrokes are on the numbered beats, the ones. And then if you need an upstroke, it's usually on the and. And again, there are a lot of exceptions to this rule. But when we start playing guitar, that's kind of where we usually land. So this song, A Horse with No Name, is actually going to be, it's in 4/4 time, but some of the beats are in between those individual numbers, and those are counted as ands. So the measure is broken up into 8 different counts, and those 8 different counts are called eighth notes. Okay, so still with me? I hope so. So a good recognizable strumming pattern, not the only one that you can use on this song, but a good recognizable one would be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So our downbeat, or our strumming downward on the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. And anytime we're saying and, we use an upstroke. So without changing my fingers here on the left hand, I'm just going to strum out the pattern. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, now each time that I complete one of those patterns, that's going to be one chord. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then I'm going to change my left hand, do that pattern again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and change. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and change. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now, obviously, the song doesn't have a little pause every time that the chords change. So your challenge as a new guitar player will be to get those changes happening so that they you don't have to break the rhythm of the right hand when that left hand is changing, okay? Okay, the next refinement we're going to add is that this song has some swing to it. Now, the difference between counting regularly, as we just did, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Sounds very squared off and very regular, and that works terrifically for classical music generally, or, certain types of other music that that works just fine. Generally speaking, though, in a song like this, we're going to want to add some swing to it, which puts some notes, some beats a little closer together, other beats a little farther apart. So, as an example, let me do straight time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. When we swing, we do more like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So if if we were to use an analogy in print, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and would be just regular type. And if we want to make it a little italic, then we use swing. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So how does that translate over to what the song sounds like? Well, here's, if I were playing it in straight time. Now here's if I'm going to swing it a little bit. It would be more like. And obviously the swing sounds a little more natural. It's closer to the recorded version, and it's pretty much the way that you want to aim to when you're playing this song. So good luck with that. Oh, I forgot the one chord. Sorry, I forgot the one chord that's in the chorus is going to be just like an E minor, except instead of playing the 2nd fret on the 4th string, you're going to move this finger up to the 1st string, 2nd fret. So you've got a chord that sounds like this. Great chord. Minor 9th chords just sound gorgeous to me. One of my favorites. So for the chorus, when we're using that E minor 9 chord, it would sound like this. I've been through the desert on a horse but lonely. Felt good to be out on the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name. 'Cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. So again, it's a slight shift in that left hand. The right hand stays pretty much the same all the way through there. So that's kind of the overview on the song Horse with No Name. Thanks for watching.